for my garbage person of the week, it is of the sort that I would classify as depressing and icky more than anything else. This is a video of an individual talking about comparisons between what is being done to the Canadian truckers and Nazism, and here is a defense of those comparisons.
The way something like the Holocaust starts is you otherize people, right? You keep otherizing them. You say, oh, you can't be part of the economy. You can't own a store. You can't do this. We're going to demonize you. You're diseased. So it is not a giant leap, okay? It really is not, and I don't care how much hate I get for this. It is not a giant leap after 2 years of demonizing certain people who wanted choice, medical choice, and choice used to be thought of as a good thing, to compare them to the Jews before the Holocaust. It's not a perfectly symmetrical situation, right? There aren't gas chambers in Canada yet, okay? So it's not perfect, but it is not deeply wrong.
No, it's deeply, deeply wrong. It's obviously deeply wrong, you grifting a-hole. Like, it just makes me so sad, Brett, because obviously lots of people are making these comparisons. Like it's all about making right-wingers feel like victims, and nothing makes you feel like more of a victim than having someone tell you it's okay for you to think that it's as bad for you as it was for people who were being exterminated in the Holocaust. Lots of people do that, and it's bad. And even some like Marjorie Greene have had to apologize, of all things, for those comparisons. But to have Dave Rubin, who is Jewish and who started that segment by saying, I've lost people on both sides of the Holocaust, as cover for right wingers to say, yeah, no, it's the same. And then it isn't just a defense. He said in Canada, they don't have gas chambers yet. So the Canadian government wanting truckers to be vaccinated against a disease, a fatal disease that they can spread to others, that is needlessly killing tons of people, as we'll get to, is the prelude to the forced extermination of Canadians. And that is what a person who started the segment off by saying, I get the Holocaust more than anyone because I'm Jewish, that is the cover he's providing. It is the sickest form of grift. The right just wants people to take their identity and say, you right wingers who don't share this identity, it's totally cool for you to attack or mock this.
That's amazing. What does it mean to have lost people on both sides of the Holocaust? I think he means both sides of his family.
I assume. I am trying to give all of the understanding possible.
Don't give Dave Rubin any credit. Don't give Dave Rubin any credit. It's instead of the Holocaust being the comparison, I feel like Holocaust comparisons should be the comparison. Like, everything ends up getting compared to the Holocaust, and this slippery slope argument they're making only applies to Holocaust comparisons and not the actual Holocaust. Because someone first did the first one, like, this is just like the Holocaust. And people were like, that's insane. You can't say that, obviously. This is about trying to keep people alive versus trying to kill people. But in this situation, more and more people comparing it to the Holocaust gives it this critical mass. And before you know it, like, everybody's comparing it to the Holocaust, and there's no one not comparing it to the Holocaust around to save us. Like, that's how it works with everything. That's how it works with critical race theory, etc. And the last thing is, like, super fast. You call people, quote, diseased. Well, this is about a literal disease, you idiot. And he's just like Joe Rogan in that he tells you he's being wrong as he's being wrong. He admitted 3 times along the way, this is full of crap. And then he does it.
It just like, look, it's not surprising to anyone that Dave Rubin is willing to say whatever he has to say to get money. That has been his career, but it's just, this is particularly disgusting considering the stakes.
So stupid.
Okay, so many people have needlessly died because of the anti-vaxx propaganda that he is a willing participant in. I hope the house is nice. I'm sure it's very nice. Do you have heated floors in your bathroom? I hope that comforts you. Anyway, you all have voted. 28,000 of you, and here are your 5 garbage people of the week. Coming in at number 5 with just 2% of the vote, gamers for complaining about peach fuzz on a female character. That is the lowest vote I've ever seen for one of these entries. Number 4 with 6% of the vote is Don Jr. for whiting out Trump's disappointing numbers on Truth Social. That's funny, it's such a petty one. Number 3 with 23% of the vote would be Rand Paul for encouraging trucker protests to come to the US. Number 2, 26% of the vote is the Olympics for their double standards when it comes to drug tests. But number 1, your community garbage people of the week at 42% of the vote, Florida Republicans for advancing their hateful Don't Say Gay bill. I cannot disagree with you on that one. Absolutely horrendous. Thank you to all of you who vote and do vote every week. We have a lot of fun with it. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.